Hey guys, TGB here, aka the Gay Buds. This is our podcast that will be done periodically. I'm Ken, I'm the homosexual of the group. Savar, what would you like to say?
I'm Savar slash Killer. I hate you all.
Matt, what would you like to say?
Hi, my name is Matt, and responding to what Ken asked me, are you PC, bro? Today we're gonna talk about a new South Park episode regarding Caitlyn Jenner. And any insights, Ken?
I agree with Kyle. Kyle's the red haired one, right?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I don't watch South Park that much, so I don't know the names, but yeah, Caitlyn Jenner really isn't a hero. Like, if he or she, however you view it, would have done it earlier, I would have believed you could describe him or her as a hero. But as of now, like, she's only done it recently and late in her life.
Exactly.
So, like, she's not really a role model.
I think the increasement of the in the search for a role model for the LGBT community is because of the awareness has been erased on pages like Tumblr and shit like that. But the thing I don't like agree is how they push it to your face that someone who had like a sex change got on like award for being someone like someone heroic. She's not the first one who's ever got a sex change, so I don't know what the big deal is.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's the search for the role model. Like, the LGBT community barely has any. Like, they have Tyler Oakley.
Yeah,
He's a pretty
but
cool guy, but there's nothing for the transgenders.
no, but I understand. But pretty much, it's they left a very big impact on how bad they look because most of them like the most relevant ones are the ones who make the biggest scandal. The ones who go on the news call misogyny. The ones who bombard, for example, books, literary, and they call misogyny. Say that people shouldn't read them, and it's not much difference from somebody who says, "Oh, this is blasphemy. This is like anti-religious. It shouldn't be exist." Something like that.
Yeah. I read this article earlier about this transgender. I don't know like what sexual orientation they had at first, if it was a girl or a guy, but basically they couldn't go to the opposite sex's restroom. So everyone else in the school, they basically like all the males in the school, they wore like dresses and like yeah, it was something like that.
Interesting enough, there's a South Park episode that is similar to Scarlet Sissy when Carmen.
Oh, is there really?
Yes. Carmen doesn't want to go to the boys' bathroom because it smells like shit, and he goes to the girls' bathroom. He puts a little. He looked at a pink bow on his head. It's like, I'm a girl. It's like Erica, and then like they use shit on people who like who with a Tumblr mentality. It's like, you're a cisgender, I'm a transgender. Oh, I can go to the girls' bathroom and take a shit because I identify myself as a girl. And funny enough, every single time, like when the girls were saying that's wrong, you shouldn't be able to do that. There's actual people who deal with like transgender issues. Every single time they said something like that, Carmen like farted when he was. They would talk to him when he was in the bathroom. And that was fucking hilarious. I love that. I love that episode.
South Park does everything, man. My favorite episode of South Park was the one where Cartman he wanted to go to the Olympics or something.
Oh yeah,
he went to the Special Olympics and acted like autistic or something.
Yeah, no, that was really, no, Down syndrome, I think. But he makes a face on the train. Yeah, exactly. But
What's the difference? No, I'm kidding.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Regarding the actual episode, though, what I love about like the new intake to the new season, like they changed the original principal Victoria, the one who ran the school, and they changed it for PC principal. And what's funny enough is like they portray social justice workers as this kind of like frat dude who like nobody likes, but at the same time like if you don't agree with him, he's gonna like, humiliate you. And at like the there's like a huge population of PC people in South Park, and they look the same. They all frat dudes. They all wear Oakleys, and I thought it was hilarious. It's like pretty much an it shows that like the modern day social justice workers act like bullies.
Yeah, I feel the same thing. Like you need the SJWs need to understand that making jokes about minorities is just a way to poke fun.
Dude,
Like,
they don't
have
even have
fun.
the authority to kill a minority.
That's true.
Authority to kill a minority.
I'm kind of just here for like the jokes. I'm not much about the serious.
Yeah.
True.
No, but you know what? What I found funny is like to how they show like the frat people are so full of shit in that episode. Like every single time Randy Marsh was explaining himself, he was changing the reality of what he said. His son accused him or something doing something he did, and he was like, well, I mean, it's like, did you drink at that party? It's like, yeah, they had refreshments and shit like that. And he used different words to deceive like what he was like really talking about, and at the same time, like something that. I thought metaphorically was like to portray that they're full of shit. As soon as like he finished talking, he like threw up on himself, and I don't know. It's just my perception of what they were trying to say. Knowing the creators of South Park, have those pretty strong ideals of current social issues. But yeah.
Whenever people think of South Park, they think about like just like fart jokes and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly. But
in reality,
South Park never fart on a guy's balls.
What?
Never fart on a guy's balls.
That's true.
Stick of truth reference.
Yeah.
But in reality, South Park actually tackles some serious topics, and during a Scientology episode they got all the facts correct, and it was so correct that the heads up of the Church of Scientology, they like sent people to spy on Trey and Parker. I think that's their names.
Yes, Trey and Parker, whatever.
Yeah.
Who is the shit? Yeah.
Like also in the next episode, I don't think Savar saw it. Matt, you probably saw it.
Oh yeah, I did. Donald Trump.
The what? Yeah, the
Canadian Donald Trump.
My boy Donald Trump.
The teacher wasn't having anything of it, bro.
No, you know what? Unrelated. Keller didn't see this one, but we both did. And what I noticed, something that I was really, I agree strongly with. The say like the Donald Trump thing. He was just a guy speaking his mind out, and people took it as a joke. People like say, "Oh, this guy's funny. Yeah, let's let him run for president." But like the joke got so far along, he's actually like getting votes in. And it's like. It all started as a joke, but now it's something serious, and we're facing somebody like someone equal to Hitler coming to the chair of power to the United States. And
I'm gonna explain why your vote matters, because there's a bunch of stupid people in America, right?
Yeah.
And like if they vote for let's say they vote for Donald Trump, they're like your vote. If you vote for for example, Bernie Sanders, your vote cancels out their vote for Donald Trump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, but here's the thing: the people who made the voting things, like they made it so meticulously hard, because to prevent people from who really want to change, to make it. I don't know how to say it, but in black and white to make it change. What I'm saying is, look. To to be able to vote, you have to sign up for jury duty. You have to sign all this paperwork. You gotta do a lot of things, and it's really complicated. Oh shit. Oh wait, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, keep going.
It's the teacher in episode after it was season 19, I think. Yeah, in the episode after.
The Donald Trump episode.
The Donald Trump episode. It was pretty funny what he was doing. He was like, fuck these Canadians, bro, get that shit out of here.
Wow, we're gonna fuck these Canadians to death.
Savar's Canadian, and the way they portray Canadians in South Park is their basically heads are split, and the top head bounces up and down when they talk.
Yeah, and then pretty much it's a contrast between who they think people should actually look like the kids in South Park, and the Canadian ones, and it just shows how they think they have a backwards ass country, when the wheels are square. Do you notice that when they were getting out of South Park, the wheels were squared, and I thought it was fucking funny.
I have a funny teacher story.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the middle. This was during this year. It happened recently.
Mm-hmm.
I was in geometry class, right? And I was just working peacefully. I was paying attention,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole class was talking. And I guess the teacher wanted to make an example out of me or something. So, so I wasn't the only one talking. He thought I was talking because I turned my head to the left
Mm-hmm.
because I heard something, and he was like, "Kenan, detention." And everyone just shut up immediately. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Like, I was the only one not talking. And he's like, he basically like reverted to a childlike state. Like whenever I tried providing proof that I wasn't talking, like saying, because there's people around me, they saw that I wasn't talking.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever I tried to provide proof, he was like, no, 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 no. Like, there's these freaking dumbass teachers, man. Like, there's some people should not be teachers.
I know, but like here's the thing: some people become teachers because they have nothing else to do. There's a saying. There's a saying that whoever does, whoever doesn't teach, and whoever doesn't teach does gym.
That's right in some cases.
Yeah, but like, look, there's some people who are extremely qualified for it, but I would understand if like they're already tired of it, like if they're 20-year-old teachers, like they like not 20-year-olds, but 20-year-olds years of teaching. I mean, people already get exhausted. People want to retire. I get it, but like it's what they sign up for, and if they don't enjoy it, I mean, I know it's pretty demanding of me saying that get a better job, get something that you do like to do, but at the same time, why stress yourself doing something you don't want to, because if you don't like dealing with kids, that's not your job, and if you just like to make them happy, well, yeah, be a teacher, but still. I think I think everybody has to have like a passion for what they're doing. Every good teacher has a passion for teaching. Every good teacher, like they bring material of their own. They stay they do late nights working up class presentations and stuff like that because they really do care about teaching the kids, which is something really really good. But some people don't, like they just read off the textbook and they think that's it.
Yeah, I feel bad for some of the teachers, man, because there's a lot of dumbass kids, including me. Like we're all dumb kids, and like having to deal with that like for 180 days, I think is the whole entire school year.
Yeah,
just like it's just strikes at your spirit,
180
man.
days.
Yeah, I think a school year lasts 180 days, doesn't it?
That sounds like less. It's like 1/3 of a year. We didn't spend. I think it's less. How much do we spend on vacations? Like 3 months.
Like 3 months. Yeah, 3 months or so.
Well, minus the teacher planning days and the days we're not actually in school.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like
it's around like the 200 number.
Oh,
it's around there.
Yeah, I would agree with that. 180 days. I don't know. It just sounds like a little less. It's like 250 probably. I don't know.
Could be.
Yeah, maybe it's just me. 265 days.
But in June and July, there's like 30 days each, and August, like we get almost that whole entire month off. So that's like maybe around 80 days.
I feel you.
But the same teacher, my geometry teacher, there was a student in my class, and she wanted to understand what he was teaching better. So she tried to make her own example, right?
Yeah.
And she was working on it. And so when the teacher was finished talking, she asked the teacher, "Oh, can you check the example that I made? I want to see if I understand it." And he's like, "No, follow what's on the board. Only do what's on the board." And she was trying to explain to him that she doesn't know if she understands it or not. So she was working on it by herself.
So, and she wanted her to say, "Oh, am I doing it right?" And he was like, "No, I don't." It seems like he didn't even know he was right. He just wanted to follow the board.
Yeah, I know. It's like he was like going by a lesson plan or something.
Yeah, that's what people do. But if a good teacher can be able to tell you more than just what's in the textbook. If you have an actual doubt, it's like, "Oh, am I doing this right? It's 2 + 2 = 4." And they can say no, it goes 2 + 2 = 5 or something like that. They can prove it. They will be able to prove it because they have the mastery on it. That's what they're teaching. But some people don't even know about the subject, and it's like that's just sad, dude.
I have a lot of bad teacher stories. I could go on forever.
No, you know what? I
But
mostly have bad student stories. Like couple
oh
of
yeah,
days.
me too. I have a bunch of bad student stories.
Yeah, no, but like mostly I had good teachers, or teachers who didn't give a shit, but like nobody messed with them. He didn't mess with us. But I have asshole students responding back to the teachers. I have this really cool teacher. She's like 60 years old. She's an old woman already, and in class there's just like a couple of guys who like talk all the time. And I'm part of the guys like who really care about what's going on. And I make questions. I talk during I raise my hand in class. Like there's a selection of people who do that too, but there's people who sit on the back. They're always talking and shit, and she yells at them. Because she's had enough. Like she always tells them, "Please guys, be quiet. Please guys, be quiet." And as at the end, like she just got tired. She started yelling at them. And I was like, "You guys, shut the shut." She didn't say shut the fuck up, but like she said, "I'm gonna get the principal on you." And one of the guys had the nerve to say, "Wait, I didn't do anything. I wasn't doing anything." I was like, and we all looking like, "What the fuck, man? You were screaming." He was literally screaming, dude. It just pissed me off. It pissed me off. How can people like that exist?
Yeah, no. There's one example of that. There's this girl in the same geometry class.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was in the middle of his lesson,
Mm-hmm.
and one of the assignments that was last week's assignment was to bring in the school supplies, the math supplies,
Yeah.
like protractors and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't do it. She didn't have her stuff. And so this week, in the middle of his lesson, while everyone's listening and paying attention, she talks to him, like she just interrupts what he was saying. He's like, "Oh, I have my school supplies now. Can you change my grade to an A?" And the first thing that came up to my mind was, that was due last week. Like, do you really expect to get that he will just change your grade just because you have it now?
I mean, she could try. It happens. It happened to me. I'm gonna
It
be
happens
honest.
sometimes.
No. I'm gonna
But
be honest.
this teacher was the type of teacher who does not do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I've been like a shitty student before, and like I came back like a month late with the homework. I was like, "Hey, can you give me a grade now?" And it actually worked out for me because the teacher didn't give a shit. He was like, "Oh, fuck it. Just go give it to me. I'm not gonna give you an A, but I'm not gonna give you an F. So have a C." And I was like, "All right, I'm fine. Better than the 0, so I'm good."
The same thing happened to me in during the honors thing for English.
Mhm.
Like, I didn't do it during the summer,
Mm-hmm.
and when I was presenting the actual project, the primary one, not the honors one,
Yeah.
she basically liked how I wrote it or how I like talked about it or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so she gave me a second chance. She's like, "Bro, like, did you try to enter honors?" And I was like, "No, I told her, I was being honest with her. I was like, "Oh, I just procrastinated a lot." And she's like, "I'll give you a second chance. You have like 3 days to do it, okay?"
Mm-hmm.
And when if I'd done it during the summer, I would have had a lot more time. I had to rush through Go Set a Watchman, the book report,
Mm-hmm.
like all in like 2 days. I had to write a literary analysis and summary and thing.
Wow.
It was demanding. Like, during that whole week, I had 5 projects due, and I did not sleep at all.
Wow.
I also had police explorers. It's basically like a mini boot camp or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And during the second presentation, when I was in it and I was listening, I could not stay awake. I slept through it. I do not know what the hell they were talking about.
Oh well, it's okay to sleep on the class. I know we get some shit about, dude. In like this past week, like I was with my science class. It's the first time. In the first period, I always arrive late first period because I live far away from my school. So when I get there, it's like I'm like 7:20, and the school starts at like 7:20. I step in the class like 7:01, and I'm already late. I get it. I take it. But one time I was there like a little bit before, and the teacher, she put me absent, and I was like, "What the hell?" Like I noticed that like a second day, so I went back, and it was a substitute, and I was like, "Oh yeah, she's not here. Fuck you." And I was, "Oh fuck." So the next day, I was hoping at least I can tell her about this, and and there was another substitute, and I was like, "Oh, she's not here yet." And the other day I was absent, and like at the end I was actually absent, and they keep on calling me. It's like, your son has like 5 absences, and that's gonna affect his grades and shit. And and I don't know what to do. Like she's nowhere to be found, man. It just pisses me off.
Yeah. I think that happened to me once before, but it was only one absence, so I didn't really care.
Mm-hmm.
But there's this other thing that happened. It was last year during World History, and in World History, I was a completely shitty student. I was terrible. I barely did my assignments. I do not know how I passed that class, but the teacher wasn't that great. Also, like he wouldn't update the student portal. Like he would update on the last week of the 9 weeks, and you would see people's grades drop from like an A
Mm-hmm.
to like a C or a D, and like it's completely unfair. Like we wouldn't know what we got on the assignments or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we could go on for like teacher stories because like they're just humans. When you realize
Yeah.
that, like teachers are not perfect. You gotta
I
realize
know.
that you gotta see the human side on them. For example, like teachers say that they don't, but they all do. They all have favorites, and they all play towards their favoritism. But pretty much what I realized is that teachers choose their favorites because either it reminds them of themselves as they were kids, or because they're like dorks who like do their homework all the fucking time, just like me. But it's still, I mean, they're mostly like lean towards the one who like they can appeal to people who like they like, and that's why they become their favorites. And yeah, it's impossible to deny every teacher has favoritism, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, I have two stories like that I'm gonna say real quick.
Mm-hmm.
World History last year, I was exactly like the teacher. Like I was like the child version of his grown-up version.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was strict and mean and like not a nice person.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like that, and like he didn't like me.
Mm-hmm.
And also this year, my English teacher, she's being pretty nice to me because I'm like not being a shitty student. Like in two of her classes, I'm like one of her favorites, if not her favorite. Because I've basically like her class, it's English, right? And I pay attention in English because I actually want to learn more.
Mm-hmm.
And besides the things she teaches are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes she gives lectures and stuff about things, and I like her class. And also in creative writing, there was this situation that happened last on Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. This
Mhm.
Friday. We had an essay due right during that day, and I was working on it during that period. I finished. It was 2:20 when school ends.
Mhm.
I turned in the assignment, and my friend was there with me. He turned in at the same time, and the assignment was supposed to be printed, so we turned it in printed, right?
Mhm.
And on the essay we were supposed to put how many words the essay had. I put mine. Mine had 551, and she said out loud, "Oh, your friend, my friend Jesse,
Mhm.
he didn't put how many words was supposed to be on the paper."
Yeah.
And it was 2:20, so he had already left. So I was like, as soon as I heard that he didn't have the words on the assignment, because she was going to take away 11 points if he didn't do that, so he would have gotten a B.
What?
I immediately rushed down the stairs. Like I left the classroom. I left my book bag and everything. I went looking for him. I couldn't find him.
Mhm.
And I was like, I left my book bag there. I have valuable stuff in there, so I'm gonna go up before she locks the room.
Yeah.
I came up and I saw her like packing up my stuff and about to put it outside. Like any of my other teachers probably wouldn't have done that. It was like, oh, fuck it.
Alright.
Yeah. And I met up with him later that day. Like I found him at the metro, and I asked him. I didn't ask him. I told him what happened. He was like, "Oh, I didn't put the words on the top. I put them on the bottom."
What?
I was like, I sprinted looking for him. I came up the stairs like sweating, and he was like, I wasn't prepared to run. I have to mentally prepare myself, even though I'm in good shape. I have to mentally prepare myself. I'm like breathe in and out.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's as long
he
as
just
it
told me
should.
that, and my heart broke. I was like, you know what, bro? I'm like, it's the effort that counts, okay? And I just left. I went home.
Okay, wait. Just so we can finish with this topic, one last thing I want to say about school is that, in my opinion, the hardest academic subject is English, because I mean,
Yeah.
it's like you gotta be really smart to plagiarize. I do it all the time, but still, like it's hard because you gotta you gotta paraphrase, you gotta make it different things. I even have a software that tells me if I plagiarize or not, and at the end I plagiarize so smartly it becomes my own work, and I get caught in this like weird paradox. So like I don't even know if it's my own thing or I'm just copying from somebody else.
Matt, I just want to say one thing real quick. I do the exact same thing. And then last year, like, it would have been better if I just hadn't plagiarized. Like, it would have taken less time to actually like change the sentences and stuff and the words.
Mm-hmm.
That it basically it became my own work basally.
Yeah,
but it took much more time than it actually should have.
I feel you. But well, next topic.
Wait, Sabar, do you have any bad school stories? Just name one before we
Bad
leave.
school stories. I wouldn't exactly say this was bad. Like, this is, like, the first day of school. Fucking, some, like, grade 12 or some shit. You know how faggots will just, like, bring your books to the ground and, like, smash them?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he broke my fucking binder, so I pushed him into a locker and slammed his head into a fucking locker.
Nice.
True.
Yeah, I was pissed.
I have a question. I'm gonna tell a story. I want to see what you guys think. Something might be wrong with my mental health. When I say mental health, I didn't mean mental health. Something might be wrong with my health.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the middle of lunch with my friend Lewis, and I was talking with him, right? And the school gives our lunches in like these shitty little plastic things.
Trace.
And I was eating my lunch as I was talking to him, and I was like, "Hey, look at this!" And as soon as I had said, "Hey, look at this," I had like a muscle spasm, right? And I smacked the food out of my own hand, and he looked at me, he was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And I did the same thing because I thought he did. I was like, "Dude, what the fuck, man?"
No, you know what we should have said? Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Hey, look at this muscle spasm.
It took me a second to realize what I had done. I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck is wrong with me?"
Yeah, don't worry, bro. It happens all the time.
God.
Like, dude, like yesterday, I was just walking out and I had a muscle spasm and I slapped a bitch.
Oh my god.
I'm not kidding. I had to run away because I thought I swear for the life of me, I heard her boyfriend. I was like, "What the fuck did you do, bro?" And I fucking ran away.
Yeah, I just want to say something real quick. Don't you hate it when you smack someone accidentally?
Yeah, it happens. I mean, well,
Like,
most of the time it's not accidental for me. I really want to slap that bitch, but you know.
It's like, oh, you have a bug on your face, and then you kick them. And then you do the sweet chin music. You give them the straight kick to the jaw.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you got something on your face. Why? Bah! Did you get it? Get what?
This was during 8th grade, right? And I was in the middle of PE, and PE just ended, right? And I lost the game, right? And I was like, dude, what the fuck? I put my hands up in the air, but I did it like fast, like, you know the PC guy, how he lifts his hand in the air like that.
Yeah.
I did that, and there's this girl behind me, and I smacked her in her face, and she started crying. I'm like, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry.
Yo.
I repeated it for like about an hour. She's like, dude, it's okay. Calm down.
Dude, yesterday in PE, I was playing volleyball, right? I hit the ball. It comes to me. I hit it really hard. It hits a girl. Somebody gets it. It spikes it, and like if it lands on like my knee, I dropped down because I was moving and that threw me off. And I don't know how I did the smoothest thing ever. As soon as I fell, I got up and started doing push-ups, and I was like, "Oh, yo, that was sick."
Ken, if I were you in that situation, I would be like, "Oh, it wasn't me," and I'd run away. I would definitely do that because I've done that before. I haven't done it like how you did. I kind of I turned around really quickly, and my elbow was raised, so I elbowed her right in the fucking jaw.
You broke her nose or something.
No, her jaw was out of place. I don't even know
It's
what
like
I
that.
did.
What
I
the
just
fuck?
Scene out of
got
Godfather.
Guys, I can think it's safe to say we all got a problem with girls in PE. We just want to slap them and throw balls at them.
Just fucking beat the shit. We're gonna be such abusive people.
So this is what you would have done, bro. You would have smacked the girl by accident. You would have turned to her and saw her crying, and you'd be like, "Bitch, you deserved it," and then run away.
Wait. Can.
That reminds me of how I broke up with my girlfriend for some reason.
I'm breaking up with you. What? Why? Yeah, I'm breaking up with you. What? Turns around, walks away, plays basketball.
Can. Did you just say something that is misogynistic? I'm calling PC on you, bro.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Oh well. All right. So
Speaking of schools, what do you guys think of that thing that happened with the kid? I think his name is Ahmed, where he brought a clock to school that he made and people thought it was a bomb.
Oh yeah, yo, that kid.
The terrorist?
What happened, Samar?
Ahmed the terrorist?
Shut up.
I heard about the story, and at the end, I was surprised, but at the end, I was like, I wasn't. Like, I knew. There's like a. It's like.
Well, his name's fucking Ahmed. Of course, they're gonna think it's a bomb. It's fucking that's like a Middle Eastern name.
Fuck you, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
No, okay, this
Don't
is
make
thing
fun
called.
of Ahmed. Are you PC, bro?
There's some guys. There's such thing as Islamic phobia, and people who see an Islamic person like, oh, he is a terrorist. But I mean, no, literally, and that's like a serious.
Shit happens all the time.
Yeah, it's a serious issue. But I look, you see a kid with who's Islamic, and he just calls something ticking. People are gonna think it's a bomb. I mean. I know it's awful of me to say that I wasn't expecting it, but it's just a prejudice that people have, and that is fucked up. But at the same time, it's I'm not saying it's justified, but people with everything that's been going on recently with the ISIS threat, with all the kids killing themselves, like Columbine and Sandy Hook. I mean, people are keeping an eye for things like that. But the thing that they did to punish Ahmed, that was a little too.
It was over excessive.
It was
really
over the edge. They fucking expelled him, and they called the police.
He got interrogated by police officers.
Yeah,
man.
that
without the parent there.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That is fucked up.
That's illegal.
Yeah, I know that is illegal. But still, and no. As soon as they figured out it wasn't a bomb, the school said, "Oh, you can come back," and Ahmed was like, "Fuck you."
Bro, you know how fucking awkward it must have been for them to be like, oh yeah, you can come back. That's gotta be you look like a piece of shit. You are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're just a piece of shit. I was like, I'm sorry, you can come back. I mean, I was like, fuck you. But something.
Yeah, that would piss me off.
One thing that came out of it though, Ahmed, he got the recognition for Google Awards. He got so many. He got prizes, gifts from Bill Gates himself. And
he got a tweet from Obama.
Yes, and he's going to college, but it's all because of the white guilt they had over expelling him, and well, I mean, in this occasion, I think it's justified because the kid didn't do anything wrong. He was just he was bringing a clock in a pencil case. I mean, I'm not saying there's other more advanced things that you can do with a mechanism like that, but at his age. And what he going to be able to do, I mean, that's gonna be pretty impressive. That is really impressive. I gotta admit.
I have multiple stances on this. Ahmed, I think I don't. Ahmed. His name. Ahmed. The clock he brought to school. He didn't actually make it. He just got parts from the clock and just put it all in this case.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you could tell that he didn't really make it, but he's not an engineer. Clocks are extremely hard to make.
Yeah, I know.
Also, the teachers, everyone knew there that it wasn't a bomb. Except one teacher. The kid asked his engineer teacher. I think that's his. Is there an engineer teacher?
Yes.
I could be mistaken or something. He asked his engineer teacher if he could get a clock he made, if he could bring it to school, And so the teacher allowed it, and it was meant only to be seen by that engineer teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone knew that it wasn't a bomb. The engineer teacher knew it wasn't a bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure the principal knew it wasn't a bomb, except this one teacher who like felt weird about it, so she called the police, and then this whole fiasco started.
Man. The world's a fucked up place, man. Yeah, you cannot have brown skin and bring, something that takes to school. I mean, what's gonna happen when I bring when I send my kids to school with a watch? It's like, oh, if your phone dies, use this to tell the time. They gotta get them arrested. What the fuck?
Are you PC, bro?
That's why we need PC principal in our lives, dude.
We need the PC principal.
Well, I mean, it's good. Like the kid's getting the scholarships. I think he's gonna pursue a career about it's like engineering or mechanisms and stuff like that. And if he does that, that's his vocation, I think that's pretty cool.
I'm pretty sure engineers make bank, don't they?
I'm not really sure. I'm a little light on that subject. Though I did buy a book called The Science of Mechanisms. So, it does like all about the theory and the shit like that. I'm gonna start reading as soon as I finish the books that I'm currently reading, which is like a lot. But I'm gonna get through it eventually, and probably in the future I'll be able to answer your question. But
I read Go Set a Watchman recently, and the main theme in that book is do not like follow others people's ideas, follow your own ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the main thing. The main thing goes back to the Bible verse the title's based on, which is "Go set a watchman," which is "Go set your own watchman."
Mm-hmm. Watchman.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm about to read The Martian. The premise is pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'm not really big on those like the modern literature kind of things. Like I'm more about like either whatever I can find in a thrift store that is cheap under like $1 per book, or classics of literature. I recently ordered Leviathan, and I don't know anything about it, but like I really want to know because it's one of those books they they recommend on the back of the Spark Notes thing. So it's one of those classics, and I was like, oh, this seems pretty interesting. And I know Leviathan is like it's an old story about like it's like a sea creature. It's pretty much Moby-Dick. Not pretty much Moby-Dick, but it's something about like it's not nautical.
I want to read Moby-Dick.
Dude, it's extremely fucking long, and like 75% of the book, no, 90%, 90% of the book.
Shut up, Savar. Fuck you, man. Jesus Christ.
Okay, guys, let's get a laughs in Moby-Dick.
Moby-Dick is so long.
I just heard it. Moby-Dick is so long.
He's like silent during the whole podcast, and once we mention dicks, he starts like making noise. I think I can like I'm gonna switch the title of homosexual of the group. I'm gonna give it to you, okay?
I'll take it.
Okay, Moby-Dick, 90% of the book is whale fishing techniques. It's like literally a filler. It's like a How I Met Your Mother season. That's literally what it is.
Sakes, man, that Aaron Burger episode.
Oh man, I mean, it's cool because character development by ass. Dude. They just talk about like whale
you want
hunting.
me dicking your ass?
Shut the fuck up, man.
I said character development my ass.
Yeah, but you said it's a filler. And then you said my ass. I can't say that after fucking saying Moby-Dick.
Okay. Okay, I think that's enough dick jokes for today.
That's enough for enough.
No, whatever.
Let the dick jokes end. Alright, time for some vagina jokes.
Oh, you guys wanna say something funny?
Go ahead.
Vagina.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Alright, stop. That was really
fucking risk to society. I don't know.
That was really stupid.
So, are you okay?
No.
They need to go to the hospital?
I think I'm dead.
You need a doctor, bro.
dead.
You need yo. You
I
need
say while looking at my head.
yo, killer. You need a doctor. You need a Dr. Dre.
Oh, fuck you. I was gonna make that joke.
Alright, Matt, going back to what you were talking about, how you like more of the classical books.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much done. Like, I just like classical books. You know, the classical literature. Like, I read the Divine Comedy when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, this shit's cool. So and then I started reading other shit, and I built my own library, and I'm currently finishing Ulysses, and I'm gonna start War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
You know how I judge my movies, right? I judge them pretty hard.
Yeah.
You would think I would do the same thing about books.
Yeah,
but like I like the teen fic, like Hunger Games and stuff, and Maze Runner, except Scorched Trials. Fuck Scorched Trials. Savar, can you fucking nut, bro?
Sorry, I was going to stand.
Do you want to die?
I'm Moby-Dick in my ass.
Want me to get the Moby-Dick in your ass?
It's quite a filler.
Hey, guys, time for some filler.
Okay. Wait. Something that I mean, okay. I believe that
I believe in the Father.
You know, you want to know what I believe? I believe in the heart of the cards.
It's time to duel. Yo.
Dude, is it time?
Okay. Ken. Going back to non-fic, like I mean, to teen fic. I gotta be honest. I'm not a big fan of it, but I think there's some good writers. I mean, in my opinion, fuck John Green. John Green's awful, but
John Green's a terrible writer.
He's awful.
I'll just say that right now.
Yeah.
What about John Blue?
Shut the fuck up, man. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Okay, but literally, I think there's some good writers of modern literature, but I think they're pretty much underrated. And speaking of underrated, you know what's something funny? When they announced GTA 5, nobody, absolutely nobody knew that Saints Row 4 was coming out. And Saints Row 4 was such a good fucking game, man.
Fuck Saints Row 4, bro. What are you talking about?
Dude,
that's what I thought at the time. But now that I recently played it, I like it. It's enjoyable.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's like one of those games. Like if you're bored, you will fucking.
You can just pick up.
You will have so much fucking fun.
Yeah, no, it's one of those games you don't need to think about anything. Just just fucking blaze through and fucking just kill a zombie. No, aliens with a dubstep gun.
It's zombies.
Zombies.
Wait, what is this? The Walking Dead?
No, The Walking Dead sucks.
True.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna watch Fear of the Walking Dead. Fuck
wait,
that, bro.
What? Wait, that was a thing?
Yeah, it's a spin-off.
I thought it was a movie, but
no, it's a show.
Ew, no, dude, I don't like spin-offs that much. I mean, some spin-offs were good, like they some
like
spin-off.
Joey?
Yeah, Joey's Joey's show. No, from Friends. You fucking otaku.
Nah, but
Joe's show.
But apparently, Fear of the Walking Dead is not more about the zombie killing. It's more about the mass hysteria that would have happened if there was an actual zombie apocalypse. Like how people would be terrified and how long it would take to even to come close to killing a zombie, since they don't know that shooting it or destroying the brain would kill the zombie. It seems much more interesting than the actual premise of the original show, The Walking Dead.
It sounds boring. It sounds like lore kind of stuff. I mean, to being able to appreciate lore, you gotta be really into that shit, and I'm not into The Walking Dead at all.
Yeah, I think it could be pretty good. I feel like Fear the Walking Dead could be pretty good. I might check it out actually, since the premise interests me.
Man,
I'm gonna watch the first few episodes. If I don't like it, then fuck it. I barely even like The Walking Dead now.
Wait, Ken, do you even watch Better Call Saul?
Oh no, I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it.
I don't know what the hell I'm doing with my life, bro. I really want to watch it. The whole season finished, right?
I don't even know. I don't have a TV.
Just use just download it.
AMC.com.
I'm pretty sure it's
download it legally, Matt. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's done.
Oh yeah, the season 1 must be. I saw the first episode. The first episode was funny and pretty good.
I think I saw I saw one episode. I don't know which one. I'm pretty sure it was the first. I don't know for sure.
You know what I think?
A while ago.
Fillers. I see where people have so many problems with fillers, but here's the thing: people are able to appreciate Seinfeld because it's a show about nothing. Fillers is like they come into place when you're narrating a story. For example, in How I Met Your Mother, there's so many fucking fillers, and it gets exhausting. It gets exhausting because the story is going towards one point it's going towards one the main idea of like, oh, Ted meets the mother, but there's so many bullshit in between. The whole the whole series is like filler. It feels like it,
like Moby-Dick.
Man, I just want to say, fuck your opinion on the cheeseburger episode. I hate it. I would never love that episode.
No, you know what? I started thinking about it, and there's no character development at all. It's just straight up stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It could have been shown in like all the character development that happened in that whole episode could have been shown in 2 minutes.
No, that's what happens in every filler. Like, okay, the How I Met Your Mother crew was smart enough to like say, oh, in every filler there's like character development, but pretty much you can fit everything into that, like into like to one sentence. For the one when the show Lily makes Ted break up with Robin or whatever.
She's such a fucking bitch, bro.
I know, no, but like you just summarize it. Oh, Lily's crazy. She breaks up. Ted and Robin, but at the end they make up, and Ted breaks up with his current girlfriend because she doesn't like her anymore.
Like if I was Ted, I would have fucked out of there, bro. Fuck Lily.
I would
like Ted is a much better man just for forgiving her.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the one thing that I did like about the cheeseburger episode was remember when Marshall they were looking for her, and then they finally remembered, and they go to the corner place, and it's
a GNB?
An ATM. It's an ATM for the Goliath National Bank.
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking funny, man.
No, you know what I liked? The only thing I liked about that episode was like the description of the burger. Like I listened to the description of the burger and I was like, dude, I want one right now.
Fuck out of here, bro. What the hell are you talking about?
I love burgers that much. Fuck you.
Fuck you and your burgers, bro. I'm the kid who got the chicken tenders at restaurants.
Bro, I used to be fat, so don't even mess with that. Cause I eat that chicken tender. I eat burgers and pizza burgers and chicken tender burger in one day. That was my lunch. Fuck you.
I had a party to go to today that I didn't go to. It starts like in maybe 2 hours, I think. I'm not gonna go to it though.
Okay.
Want to know why I didn't go?
Why?
Multiple reasons, actually. Main reason, I barely even talked to the girl who the party. Shut the fuck up, Savar. Get the hell out of here. I barely talked to the girl whose party is being held. It's like a Sweet 16 or something. Second reason, it's in the fucking ghetto. I get the fuck out of here, bro. I lived in the ghetto before, and I don't want to go back.
Once you go back, you can never go back.
True.
Wait, I said wrong.
Yeah, that was a little wrong, but you're right.
Blow me. It's the same thing.
What? BRB. Fuck.
The fucking BRB from out of nowhere.
Yeah, true.
Couldn't have done it silently, asshole.
Shut up.
Like you did last time?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
You can just leave and never come back. Fuck you. I'm kidding.
Why?
You're an asshole.
I was just about to leave the call, but I remember that I'm the host.
Yo, I would have fucking beat the shit out of you.
Alright.
Let's talk about how many times Savar's been an asshole.
Okay, there's now.
And
you guys can watch it live, just listen to him. You see, he's been an asshole.
Fucking dick.
Kill him.
I'm gonna give you two situations that happened to me and him. Okay? So there's this one chick who I was talking to, right?
Oh!
I remember that.
Fuck up and let me say my goddamn story. You're an asshole, okay? And don't interrupt me.
Go on.
Okay, there's this girl I was talking to, right?
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. I don't know how he managed to get her kick, or if I sent his. Oh no, I gave you her kick, I think. For something, I don't know why. I just want. Well, I remember why. I just wanted to see what you would type to her. I regret it. I regret it so fucking much. You just started spamming the shit out of her and basically fucking ruining my relationship with her. You were fucking it all up, man.
What relationship?
Like a friendship. Like a relationship means like it can mean many things. It could mean like dating, it could mean friendship or whatever. It's basically how I feel about you, basically. Alright?
Matt wants to go take
And I had to fucking. The only reason how I managed to save that friendship was because she had her kick in her Instagram page, right? And if she didn't have it on her page, I wouldn't have made this specific excuse, which was, oh, he's my friend, he follows me, and he just likes to troll the shit out of other people. And that's what I said, and she's like, oh, okay. I'm like, oh, just ban him, just block him. And here's another time it happened. All right, it happened to you. Your friend started talking to me, basically saying if I like the dick cheese or something, right? Blah blah blah.
Wait, what friends? Samar doesn't have any friends.
So, bro, you're the weirdest person ever. You have a schedule for your friends.
Oh yeah, okay.
What is that?
Hear this out.
Yeah, I like to get organized.
Hear this out. Sabar, every single day when he comes out of school, he has a schedule for hanging out with his friends from 5 to 8.
Put down a schedule. I just like memorize it.
From 5 to 8:30, he hangs out and he's like, oh, look. When it's 8:31, he's like, oh shit, you guys gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I know. Like, what the hell is that? She's like,
no, not literally. Like, I'm usually home at 8:30. That's why I come.
Group of friends A is coming over. You guys need to get the fuck out of here. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? All right, going back to what I was saying. Your friend started texting me saying if I like
a girl.
Yeah, it was a girl. It was, I think her name was Caitlin or Kathleen. Karina.
Who gives a shit?
All right, basically.
Felicia. Her name is Felicia.
She was saying if I like dick cheese, and then blah blah blah. Then she ended the conversation, and then Sabar was like, "Oh yeah, bro, can you like not talk to her after this?" And I'm like, you know that you've done something similar to this to me before, right? I should ruin your fucking life, but since I'm a nice person, right, Sabar?
Yeah, right.
So I was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna be a good person today. I'm gonna fuck out of here. So the moral of the story is, Savari, you're a fucking dick, bro.
In my personal experience, I didn't give Savari a chance to fuck me over ever in real life. But whenever you play Borderlands, he's just a dick. Like, he stares in like the vending machine, just looking at the things. Like, I should buy that. No, I don't have enough money. I'm gonna make money. I don't know. And as soon as I say, "Yo, let's go," okay, let's go. Wait. And he goes to sell something else. It's like, all right, let's go. Wait! I had to get it back.
Yo, Matt. At one point, we had to wait 2 hours so we can stop fucking gambling. We had to wait 2 hours until he ran out of money and guns to sell.
Hey, Matt was gambling too. I wasn't the only one.
We were all gambling.
Fuck you!
Matt stopped like 30 minutes in. I stopped an hour in, and you kept going for another hour. We all stopped 30 minutes after the last person stopped. You stopped an hour after I stopped.
Mm.
It was like 2 a.m. I just wanted to play the game at that point.
Me too. The Uber gets so bored that you just want to play the game.
Fuck you, man.
And funny enough, we have all of that caught on tape, and we're gonna upload that video on YouTube very soon. But yeah, fuck you, killer. I hate you so much.
Love you guys.
Love you too. What?
Fucking Sabar, man. Like, I could go on for days on how much he's a dick. But I'm the perfect
in real
person.
life, I'm 10 times worse. Like, you don't even know.
Yeah, I'm the perfect person. Like, I'm the best person out of the game.
No,
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You wasn't out of TGB. What are you talking about?
I did too, but you did too.
Wait, what happened?
Let's talk about Minecraft.
You said blue waffles and got Chris grounded and
I I got him grounded for life. He still can't. He still
Don't
doesn't
even
play PS3 as much as he
say
used
you're
to.
the perfect person, because you're no better than me.
Yo, remember when I got Georgie's account banned from PSN? Oh my god, bro.
AFK mode activated.
He had that. Fuck you, bro. Don't take my joke away from me.
Yeah, you said you're me. I said AFK. So fuck this bitch.
So, if you guys are asshole people, but I'm the nice one.
Fuck you, you're an asshole.
What did I do?
Hey, I'm gonna give you one example, and it's the only example I need. I was going through a period of time where I didn't know what I believed in, okay? And then you freaking came out of nowhere, like, with your fucking fedora and Ken, be like, God's not real! God's not real! Hey, Ken, did you know that God's not fucking real, you dipshit? I could have sworn you browsed Reddit atheism, bro.
God's not real.
God's not real.
No. You don't think you can only name one, and that's it.
It's the only one I need.
No. Okay, give another one.
You took away my money in Borderlands.
When? How?
Remember when I was like, you wanted to keep on gambling? Remember that?
No, I gave it to you.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk, asshole. Alright. So you wanted to keep on gambling after I was done. I was like, guys, you need to fucking stop. Alright, and you're like, this is what you said. You're like, oh, Ken, give me all your money. The trade was for all my money, and for you, it was like a good gun. And if I won, I got the good gun. And if you won, you got all my money. And we did it. And I fully expected to win, right? And then I lost, and you got all my money. You kept on gambling for like another 30 minutes.
No, wait, here's the thing. I won fair and square. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Remember when you told fucking Sabar to stop gambling? That's exactly what happened. Except I was you in that situation.
Well, to be fair, I wasn't the asshole who spent 2 hours gambling, so fuck you.
Fuck you! You spent over an excessive amount of time gambling.
So?
What?
Not 2 hours, nigga. 30 minutes.
You PC, bro. You can't say the N-word.
Dude, it's been already an hour. Alright, I want to thank everybody for listening to us. If you actually took 1 hour of your life to listen to whatever the fuck we have to say, I really appreciate it. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, and we'll be back probably next weekend talking about more stupid shit for an hour and probably a half. So thank you. Rest in peace, Chris. He wasn't here today because his phone was dead. So fuck it. But that's it. Ken, you have anything to say?
There's only so much 3 homosexuals can talk about.
That's true. What about you, Killer?
R.I.P.
What is that?
I just want to say one thing before we end this fucking podcast. Sabar didn't talk all the way through. There's multiple reasons for that. Sabar has nothing interesting to say, and another reason, he left twice during it. What the fuck is his problem? We had to wing it the whole way through.
Okay, I'm gonna respond for Sabar. So, Sabar, do you have anything else to say? Yeah, I still hate you all. Alright.
Sabar, and I like penis.
Moby-Dick. Okay, yeah, but that's it. Thank you guys so much for listening, in all seriousness. And, go fuck yourself. Goodbye!
Yay!
Yay! Yay! Yay!